Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcast, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about we want what we can have and don't want what we do have. We want more of what we like and less of what we don't like. We are always a little bit hungry, a little bit defensive. Behind every suffering, the desire for things to be different. Okay, this is really, really good. How about let's just live in reality of truth. And when we live in reality of truth and see truly what we're up against and what it is that we need to work on, I find that the more answers that I have, the more truth I have, the more peace I have within, and the less and less that I want. I believe that the hunger is spiritual hunger. This is an inside job. And when we have this incessant need to shop, this incessant need for our addictions, this incessant need for more, 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 more. Now, there's nothing wrong with working towards things, but slow and steady wins the race. When we have to have it like right now, instantly, there's a problem. When we are obsessing over something, there's a problem. When we just cannot sit in our own skin, there's a problem. So what we need to look at, like I said, we're going into a new year, and I love New Year's. We're going into January, and this allows us to reset, reevaluate, rethink, and say, do I want to do this for another year? And I always say the $1 million question is this: how bad do you want the change? That's the $1 million question. So in order to change, there's always something that we have to give up. So I want you to write down the pros and the cons of what it is that you want to change, down to if you're in a relationship, there's pros and cons. If you want to change jobs, there's pros and cons. If you want to run your own business, there's pros and cons. Why don't you start weighing and measuring the pros and cons? And if you do want to change and you don't want to quit your jobs or your relationships, work towards things that make you excited. Work towards things that are going to make you happy. Work towards things that can balance out that energy. Okay, so there really is no right or wrong if you stay in the job, if you stay in the marriage, if you stay in the relationship. Start doing more things for you. Start speaking up at work. Start delegating. Do not let people walk all over you. You may love your life. I have attorneys that come into me for CLE courses. I've been doing it for years, like over 20 years. And I have, they don't know how. One of the biggest things is they don't know how to ask for help. And did you know that attorneys are people pleasers? They tell you what you want to hear. They hate conflict. They hate it. Like they are the worst. And what's funny is teachers are the worst when it comes to constructive criticism. It's just amazing, isn't it? So reality is when you actually, I had this attorney that people would just keep sending him, but he was bombarded with emails. It's just like They give you one sentence, or they pick up the phone, or you don't listen to them. Like, you set the tone in how you want your people to react to you. It's kind of like this podcast. I don't want interactions back and forth. I don't want negative feedback on my podcast. I want you to decide how you want to live your life, how you want to do your day. I don't need outsiders to bash you, degrade you, and devalue what it is that you want for you. We have plenty of that. See, my whole podcast is about you thinking for yourself, you creating your own life, you creating what it is that you want. So today you have a lot to think about the things that you think you don't want and really you do want, and the things that you think that you don't have or you really do have. It's really about reevaluating your life and cleaning your insides out. It's just kind of like when you clean out your closet and you get rid of all the shitty clothes and you see like all the beautiful clothes you have. Well, that's what we have to do internally. We have to go inside and see what is all that clutter about, and see, like, really, is what you're saying truthful, or is whatever your head is telling you is that one big fat lie? And this is where we need to stop being guided by our head and start being guided by truth and start creating our own life and not be operating on emotions. I did a whole series of podcasts on emotions with Michael Singer. Believe me, I have the playlist, so you can go back and start with number 1, number 2, number 3 with the emotions. It's a powerful, powerful, powerful podcast. And remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You teach yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. Okay, I'm going to read a beautiful saying by the Dalai Lama. Regarding all sentient beings as excelling even the wish-granting gem for accomplishing the highest aim, may I always hold them most dear. When in the company of others, I shall always consider myself the lowest of all, and from the depths of my heart hold them dear and supreme. Vigilant the moment a delusion appears, which endangers myself and others, I shall confront and avert it without delay. When I see beings of wicked nature overwhelmed by violent negative actions and sufferings, I shall hold such rare ones dear, as if I have found a precious treasure. When others out of envy treat me with abuse, insult me or alike, I shall accept defeat and offer the victory to others. When someone I have benefited and in whom I have great hopes gives me terrible harm, I shall regard him as my holy spiritual friend. In short, both directly and indirectly do I offer every benefit of happiness to all sentient beings, my mothers. May I secretly take upon myself all their harmful actions and suffering. May they not be defiled by the concepts of the 8 profound concerns, and aware that all things are illusionary. May they ungraspingly be freed from bondage. Wow, the Dalai Lama. I love that. All right, I'm going to read a little snippet by Robert Greene, and today's message is, finally, the law will alter how you see your own potential, making you aware of higher ideal self within you that you want to bring out. We can say that we humans have 2 contrary selves within us, a lower and a higher. The lower tends to be stronger Its impulses pull us down into emotional reactions in defensive postures, making us feel self-righteous and superior to others. It makes us grab for immediate pleasure and distractions, always taking the path of least resistance. It induces us to adopt what other people are thinking, losing ourselves in the group. Wow. This is that's a very powerful statement about restraint and being the bigger person. For example, how many times have you had your goals, your day set, you did everything right, and then you go out at night and you just follow the crowd and you destroy everything that you worked hard for all day long? You destroyed it in 5 minutes because you felt the need to be a part of the group. You felt the need to be like everybody else. You felt the need to say whatever everybody else said. And really, you know that what you were saying was a lie and it wasn't true for you. How many times have you done that? So what he's talking about is you can just sit in silence. You don't have to participate. You don't have to put alcohol in you. You don't have to put drugs in you. You don't have to put food in you. What are you working towards? And I'm saying this for myself also. I can blow it all in 1 minute, 1 minute's flat. And mine is always the food. Mine is the carbs. Mine is me getting to a certain goal that I want to get to. And how we show up in our addiction is how we show up in life. So this is a reality. And the more and more we're able to hold back, restrain from speaking out and saying something negative, that's power. Not picking up that extra carb, not going for that second plate of food, not saying something nasty when you just want to MF them, which the person deserves, but you step back and you be the bigger person. This is what he's talking about. This is about restraining yourself. This is about doing it differently. When your husband or your wife thinks you're going to act a certain way because you've been doing it for years, and you just turn around and leave and you don't participate in their ugliness anymore. This is all power. This is power. This is the highest form of power. This is the greatest gift that anybody could give themselves for Christmas, is to take complete charge of their lives, to take charge of their actions, to take charge of how they want to live, how you want to do your day, how you want to succeed, how you want to live your life. You are in charge of that. So today, I want you to really look at that thing that you need to restrain from, that you need to pull back from. And remember, once it starts to be a way of life, it gets to be easier and easier and easier. In the beginning, it feels uncomfortable. But as time goes on, it is so cool. And it's not like a million things are changing around you. What's happening is you could be in this big room and you are eating the food you want to eat. You're having the conversation you want to have. You're with the people that you want to be with. And you're happy. You're just genuinely happy. Has nothing to do with the amount of money you make. It has nothing to do with the man or the woman or the children you have or the house you own. It's internal peace. It's internal harmony that you're giving yourself by being true to yourself. And again, that is the greatest Christmas gift that you can give yourself. And working on ourselves and getting up every day and reevaluating our day and starting fresh every day is not an easy task. But the more and more you do it, you can't imagine your life without it. And don't you want to have a good day every day, just not every once in a while? Don't you want to feel good all the time, not just every once in a while? Don't you want to be free from not having food or drugs or alcohol or a man or a woman or a child or a partner control you for the rest of your life? Isn't that freedom? You can be in all these relationships, but nobody's controlling you. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. Two heads are better than one. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. And the rest will follow. We can all heal today. Together, one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. I'm doing workshops, seminars, and speakings. You could reach me at createyouespirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops with you. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into the receiving this information. The more people we help win, the more we win. It's a win-win for everybody. And I want you to have an astonishing day today. And thank you for listening.